In this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to host a website using WP Engine, one of the fastest and most reliable WordPress hosting platforms out there. Whether you're launching a new site or migrating an existing one, I'll walk you through everything from setting up your account to getting your site live. I'll also be providing you with an exclusive WP Engine discount offer that will get you 3 months free, saving you money on your WP Engine WordPress hosting purchase. Let's jump into this WP Engine hosting tutorial where I'll walk you through exactly how to host your website on WP Engine step by step. First things first, go ahead and click the link in the description below to grab your WP Engine exclusive discount offer. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link. You may not receive a commission from WP Engine at no extra cost to you. Plus you get an awesome WP Engine discount. Once you click the link, you'll land on the WP Engine Manage WordPress hosting page. Here, you'll see hosting plans starting as low as $23 a month. WP Engine includes a 60-day money-back guarantee, automated updates, daily backups, one-click staging, and access to premium Studio Press themes. Let's break down the plans real quick. Startup plan, $23 a month, perfect for a single site with 25,000 visits a month. Professional plan, $45 a month, supports up to 3 sites with 75,000 visits a month. E-commerce professional plan, $57 a month, ideal for growing online stores, comes with up to 3 sites with 75,000 visits a month. Growth plan, $87 a month, good for growing businesses, offering 10 sites, 100,000 visits a month. Scale plan, $218 a month, built for high traffic and supports 30 sites, 400,000 visits a month. Once you've found the right plan, click Buy Now. For this tutorial, I'll go with the startup plan. On the checkout page, you can choose between monthly and annual billing. You'll save more with the annual option. You'll see over to the right the discount amount showing with WP Engine coupon code automatically applied, saving you 3 months on an annual term. You'll also see a few optional add-ons. Site monitoring, $50 a year, notifies you of errors so you can fix them fast. Smart Plugin Manager, $100 a year, automatically updates your plugins and uses visual regression testing to catch issues. Global Edge Security, $300 a year, adds DDoS protection, app layer security, and CDN optimized with Cloudflare. Additional sites, $200 a year, add more sites depending on your plan. Genesis Pro, $300 a year, unlocks powerful layout tools and pre-built designs to speed up site creation. Page Speed Boost, $200 a year, instantly improve your site speed with 30+ optimizations powered by Nitro Pack. Boost your core web vitals and page speed score, no tech skills needed. Scroll down to the account information section, put in your name and contact details. Once done, click Continue to Payment, enter your payment information in, billing details, agree to the terms and conditions, and click Pay Now. You'll be directed to a Thanks for your purchase page. WP Engine will now be emailing you your receipt, credentials, and login information. It can take about 10 minutes to receive your credentials and login information. I'm now logged into WP Engine. I'm here on the dashboard page. To continue in creating your WordPress website, click Sites here in the left side menu. Next, you want to select a data center. Click the Continue button. A pop-up will now show saying Great Choice. While you only have to set your data center location once, any future changes will require assistance from our support team. Click the Confirm Selection button to proceed. You'll now be on the My Sites Welcome page. You'll see Build a New Site, Migrate a Site to WP Engine, or some other options under Need Something Else. I'll click Build a New Site. Next, you can choose who will own this site. I'll keep I will own it selected and click the Next button. It's going to ask you how you would like to get started. You'll see Blank Site and WooCommerce Site. If you want to have an online store and sell products on your site, you want to select WooCommerce and it'll have the WooCommerce plugin installed for you. Choose Blank Site for all other sites, or if you want to install the WooCommerce plugin yourself. Click the Next button. Next, you want to input your site name. Next, you'll see Environment. From the drop-down, you can select between Production, Staging, and Development. I'll keep Production selected. Production is your live site. Next, you'll see Environment Name. Input the environment name you'd like. This gives you access to your site via a WP Engine environment URL. I'll be going over how to set up your own custom domain name and point it to WP Engine shortly. Click the Add Site button. Next, you'll see your site is being set up. You'll see some WP Engine add-ons you can choose to select if you'd like. These are completely optional add-ons. Scroll down to the bottom and you can click Skip to Proceed or Purchase Add-ons if you select an add-on. You'll now be taken to the My Sites page. You'll see the notifications saying your environment is being built. You'll receive an email as soon as it is ready. This only takes a few minutes. Before we start creating our WordPress site, let's get to know the WP Engine user portal. In the left side menu, click Dashboard. The dashboard page provides you with updates here at the top, like your WordPress plugins, themes, WordPress version, and PHP. Once your site is all set up, it'll start showing data here. You can choose between the different environments you have. If you scroll down, it'll provide you with other data here. In the left side menu, click Sites. This will list out all the sites you have. If you click WP Admin, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. If you click the three dots icon here, it'll give you a list of options you can choose from. If you click your site here, it'll take you to your site's overview page. You'll see you can easily make updates from here. It'll give you your website performance results here once you have your primary domain connected. You'll see password protection. Only enable this if you don't want search engines and site visitors to access your site. In the left side menu, you'll see different options you can select. If you click Backups, this will list out the current backups of your site. If you click the three dots icon next to a backup, you can click Prepare Zip if you want to download a zip file of the backup. You can click Restore to restore your site to that version of the backup. If you click the Create Backup button, you can create a backup of your site. If you click Plugins and Themes, it'll list out the plugins and if they are up to date or if updates are available. If you click Themes, it'll let you know if they are up to date or if updates are available. If you click Cache, you can clear alt caches here. You can clear page cache. You can clear the network cache. You'll see object cache is toggled on. You can toggle this off if you need to. If you click Insights and click Performance, this will list out the performance data for your site once your primary domain name is set up. If you click Advanced, it'll give you a bunch more options you can choose from. To get to your WordPress dashboard, you can click the WP Admin button here at the top from any of the pages, and it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your domain and point your domain to WP Engine for your WordPress site. If you haven't already purchased a domain name to use, I provide a link below to Namecheap in the description along with a domain name promo code so you can get a domain name at a low cost. Plus Namecheap offers free domain privacy for life. If you click Domains in the left side menu, this is where you can manage your domains for your site. You'll see it's currently on the temporary WP Engine URL here. When you're ready to change your domain from the temporary WP Engine URL, click the Add Domain button. You'll now be on the Domain Details page. Input the domain URL. You'll see Set as Primary next to it. Click this to select this option. You'll see also Add www domain is selected along with Enable Edge Full Page Cache. Keep this selected. Click the Add Domain button. You'll see the new primary domain set notification showing. You'll be on the Change DNS Records page. You'll see Automatic and Manual. I recommend keeping Automatic selected. If you scroll down, you'll see Pre-Verify Domain. This is recommended if your site is moving over to WP Engine from another provider and you have important website traffic currently going to your site. You want to pre-verify your ownership of your domain by adding a text record before updating your DNS record so you don't experience downtime. Once you add your text record, you just click Verify with Entry, and once that is done, then you can do the above step that I'm about to go over so you don't experience downtime. If your site is new, you don't need to worry about this step. My site is a new site, so I'll click the Connect with Entry button. A pop-up will come up. Click the Continue button. It'll start analyzing your domain. Once it is done, you want to choose your domain provider. Mine is Namecheap. I'll type in Namecheap and select it. Next, you want to input your login credentials and click the Continue button. It'll begin authenticating. This can take just a few minutes. If it's successful, you are all set. If you get this couldn't connect your domain due to a technical issue or something similar, you want to try again or just update your DNS manually. To do this, click the X button to exit this. A pop-up will pop up asking you if you are sure you want to exit. Click Yes, Leave. Choose Manual. You'll see CNAME recommended with the CNAME records. If for some reason your DNS manager doesn't accept CNAME records, you can choose A records. I'm using Namecheap and they currently don't accept CNAME flattening with third parties. I'll select A records. My DNS is with Namecheap, so I'm here in the Namecheap dashboard. Next to your domain, click the Manage button. Click Advanced DNS. Click Add New Record. Where you see Type here, from the drop-down, select A record. I'll go back to WP Engine. I'll copy this first A record under Host Label. I'll go back to Namecheap. I'll paste it in here under Host. Next, I'll go back to WP Engine. I'll copy this first one here under Destination Target. I'll go back to Namecheap. I'll paste it in under Value. I'll click the green check mark to save my changes. Next, I'll click Add New Record. Under Type, from the drop-down, I'll select A record. I'll go back to Namecheap. I'll copy this second one here under Host Label. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Host. I'll go back to WP Engine. I'll copy this second one here under Destination Target. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Value. I'll click the green check mark to save my changes. Next, click Add New Record. Under Type, from the drop-down, select A record. I'll go back to Namecheap. I'll copy this third one here under Host Label. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Host. I'll go back to WP Engine. I'll copy this third one here under Destination Target. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Value. I'll click the green check mark to save my changes. Next, click Add New Record. Under Type, from the drop-down, select A record. I'll go back to Namecheap. I'll copy this fourth one here under Host Label. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Host. I'll go back to WP Engine. I'll copy this fourth one here under Destination Target. I'll go back to Namecheap and paste it in under Value. I'll click the green check mark to save my changes. I'll go back to WP Engine and click the I've done this button. You'll see the notification showing domain added. You'll be here on the domains page. You'll see the primary domain showing here and the www version of your domain showing here. You'll see the DNS is in the red and it's not pointing to WP Engine. This is normal. DNS changes can take anywhere from a few minutes up to 48 hours to propagate. However, in most cases, it's done very quickly. To check back to see if it's done, click the three dots here next to your primary domain. And you can click Refresh Network Status, and it'll refresh to see if the DNS is done and pointing to WP Engine. You'll see the DNS is showing green and is now pointing to WP Engine. You want to do the same for this www version of your site. Sometimes it can take time for both to be pointed correctly, so if it shows red, just be patient and keep checking back. You'll see here both are green and successfully pointed to WP Engine. The last thing you want to do before creating our site with WordPress is to go to the HTTPS settings. Click SSL in the left side menu. Scroll down to the HTTPS settings. you'll see force HTTPS on dashboard WP admin and force HTTPS on login page WP login PHP. I recommend toggling both of these options to on. We're now ready to begin creating our WordPress site. I'll scroll up to the top and click the WP admin button to be taken to the WordPress dashboard. Now we're going to pick out a theme to begin creating our site. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with the drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You will now see how you would like to build your website. I'll select the Classic Starter Templates. Click the Build with Templates button. Choose Elementor for the page builder. On this page, if you ever see something other than Elementor showing up at the top, just click from the drop-down and select Elementor. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can build your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Something I want to mention, any of the templates, no matter the category and what they are called, can be used for your website. You can easily change and edit the templates to what you'd like when creating your WordPress site. Just find a template you like and then you can start making it your own no matter what category the template is in. Select the theme you want. I'll select this theme here called Outdoor Adventure. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. You can now choose the font and colors for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. I cover this later in the video. Click the Continue button. You'll now be on the Select Features page. Feel free to select any features you want. I'll click Skip this step. You'll now be on the Tell Us a Little About Yourself page. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under Advanced Options you have each one selected. Click the Submit and Build My Website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the Congratulations page. Click the View Your Website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab at the top of the page. It'll bring up the drag and drop editor where you can easily make changes to your site. You can click on something and then put in the text you want. If you click Style, you can make changes to the style. You can click on something and move things around. If you click the plus icon here at the top left of the page, you can easily drag stuff over from the left into the page where you want it. You can click an image to put in your own image. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page to the Drag Widgets section, click the Starter Templates icon. Click Blocks in the menu. You can then choose from lots of block templates that you can add to your site. I'll click one. I'll click the Import Block button. It's now been added to the page. To change the background color of a section, right-click in the top section. Click Edit section, click Style. Where you see color, click into this to change the color to what you'd like. If you want to change a background image for a section, right-click in this top section. Click Edit Container. Click Style. You'll see the image here. Click into it and you can upload an image or choose an image already uploaded to WordPress. Next, click Background Overlay. Click into Color. You can change the background color. Where you see opacity, you can drag this over to get it how you like. To edit the contact form shown here on the Contact Us page, from the WordPress dashboard, click on WP Forms. Hover over the Contact Us form showing here. Click Edit underneath it. It'll bring up the drag and drop editor where you can make edits to your contact form. If you want to make edits to the menu on your site, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over Appearance and click Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you want to edit the footer, header, and logo of your site, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over Appearance in the left side menu and click Customize. To edit the footer, click Footer. You can then click an area in the footer area where you see the pencil icon to start making edits to that section. You can click the X button to remove that area from the footer. To edit the header area of your site, scroll up to the top of the page. If you click into the header area of your site on something, you can make edits. If you want to remove something in the header, just find it here and click the X button to remove it from the header. In this section, you can move things around to change the look of the menu area to get it how you like it. If you click the pencil icon where you see the logo, it'll pull up where you can remove the current logo and add your own logo. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Site Identity, you can then upload a favicon, which is a site icon for your site. If you click Site Title and Logo Settings, you'll be able to change the site title for your site. You'll see Tagline is where you can change the tagline for your site. I'll click the back button twice. If you click Global, Typography is where you can change the fonts used for your site. Colors is where you can change the colors for your site. Buttons is where you can change the button presets and colors used. And that's it. That's how to host a website on WP Engine step by step. I hope you found this WP Engine hosting tutorial helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below to let us know. Your feedback really helps us improve future tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more helpful WP Engine tutorials and website building tips.